like I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, one day individuals will find out what we look like. But thank you for the voicemail. Leave another one.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate you.
Love you.
I am a sexier version of Kim Jong-un.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's what he looks like. Damn straight. Alright, so the next voicemail we're going to play is from Lucy. And we're going to play that one right now.
Hi guys, my name is Lucy. It's a nickname I got from since I was a kid. I used to watch that Lucy show, and that's what I'm leaving the voicemail for, is in regards to that Mandela effect thing. When I was a kid, I used to watch that show all the time. I specifically remember him saying that in those episodes. I've probably seen every episode ever made. So yeah, I can 100% testify that I guarantee that happened, that I remember him saying that in those episodes. I love y'all's show. Y'all are all doing great. Just wanted to get that out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy. Is she referring to the, you got some explaining to do, that?
Yes. I'm glad that you called and confirmed for us that what we already for sure believed, because I know that happened. The universe got some explaining to do with its splitting and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever it may be.
So now I feel like I should have watched that show.
You should have some good classics in there.
Yeah. But thank you, Lucy.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Love you.
We love you.
Alright, so this next voicemail is from babyyy, and we're going to play that right now.
What's up guys, my name's Blaze, 23, and I love smoking weed. I also love listening to guys' podcast, and Bill Gates does have a Microsoft penis right now. Nice dude, cool beans, like, 20 cute, right? I'm currently using this vibrator on my girlfriend right now. Hold on, let me show you this. Oh yeah, brush my teeth with you now, like, cool beans. Alright guys, peace out, cool beans, and like, peace out, yeah. Love you guys, like that, cool beans, man. Nice. Sex up, dude.
Alright, Wyatt, thank you for the voicemail.
I was gonna say, what's that, Wyatt?
Was that what?
So I can pick out background noise very easily. Like, for some reason, editing and doing a lot of audio stuff, my ears have like become superhuman, and I can pick out audio stuff, and the background noise sounds very familiar to Wyatt's voicemails that he left.
Wow.
Okay.
If it is you, Wyatt, thank you for the voicemail. If it's not you, I apologize, and thank you for the voicemail, Blaze. Even though I understood about 5% of what you said, but I do love your accent, and stay sick, dude.
Surf's up, bro. Totally radical.
You guys sound like some Rocket Power characters.
That was a good show.
Psych. I know.
Like, come on, Aaron. Come on down to my basement. Let's wax our boards.
Let's go play with his vibrator, dog.
They brush his teeth with.
But thank you for the voicemail. Love you. Leave another one.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. We love you.
Nice.
Much love.
Alright, so the next voicemail is from Cloud Chewy. It is a two-parter, and we'll play them back to back. So we're going to play that one right now.
It's your boy Cloudy Chewy again. I have to send another one because, on a more serious note, I did have experience that I want to talk to you guys about. When I was young, I was around 14 years old. I'm 22 now. I woke up to a very sore feeling, like if I was just worked out for like 20 hours, you know? And I usually never sleep on my stomach, and I woke up being on my stomach, and I look up and I see this very tall being standing right next to my bed. And for some weird reason, I did not feel scared. I didn't feel like he was there to hurt me or harm or do anything to me. He was observing me. And I felt really calm and I just went straight back to sleep. And I woke up to my alarm, and he was gone. I don't know what that was all about, but if you guys could just... Sorry, I have to send a third one in, but if you guys could give me some input on what you guys think happened or what that was. He was not a normal gray. He was darker, like black color, and his eyes were black too, and very skinny. But yeah, if you guys can, let me know what you guys think happened, what do you guys think that is, and it'd be greatly appreciated. And I want to know how many times or how long do I have to eat your guys' booty to get a shout out on Instagram? My Instagram is Cloudy Chewy, and I also have another Instagram, Vago Street Cruisers. Check them out. We all love you and we all listen to you. And like I said, keep doing what you're doing. I'll be here listening. And listening to you while I make sweet, sweet love to my fiance. Mwah.
Alright, thank you, Cloud Chewy, for that wonderful voicemail. I need more information. It's like, I want to know how long that being was standing next to him for. What was his actions afterwards? Did anyone else see this being? What happened the night before? I got so many questions I want to ask that, and it's hard to talk about something like this without being able to ask those questions, because you automatically want to default to sleep paralysis, or the sleep paralysis demon or something like that. But I don't want to default to that. I want to be able to ask him more questions about this, So leave us another voicemail with more details. I need more details, and I would love to hear more about it. But thank you for the voicemail. Whose booty do you gotta eat, or how many times do you gotta eat our booties? I don't know. That's a good question for a shout out. I guess it's sort of a shout out. What is it? Vagos Street Cruisers.
Okay.
That's what it was. Vagos Street Cruisers. Go check them out on Instagram. Shout out to them. Love you guys.
Thank you. Much love.
Honestly, it kind of reminded me, like, first thing that came to my mind was Slender Man.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'm just like, then he's just like having black eyes and stuff. I was like, okay, no. He said it was like tall, skinny, blackish figure. Then it popped in my head, shadow people.
Oh, it could be.
So
I wonder if he had a top hat.
yeah, something we'll have to look into. Need more information.
Yeah. I always sleep on my stomach, by the way.
It's horrible for you.
Like, that's
It's horrible
Is it
for your
really?
low back. Oh yeah.
that's why my lower back hurts all the time. I really think they invented me over.
Yeah.
Just kidding, cut that out.
I used to sleep on my stomach all the time, and it would be one of my legs were bent, that it kind of looked like I'd fallen from a building, and I was lying on the ground with like a leg bent up and an arm above my head or underneath my pillow.
That's exactly how I sleep. It's the only way I can fall asleep.
I had to break it. Basically, my chiropractor explained to me, I don't have any paper in here, but when you lay on a bed, it supports your back and everything. Whenever you lay on your stomach, the bed kind of caves in more, so you create all this. This is your flat plane. You create a collapsed part where your low back is because it's not supporting the way that it's supposed to, and so you are overextending your low back, creating a lot of pressure down there. And then you sleep like that for 8 hours. So it's like just horrible for you.
It's just like compressing those vertebrae
Yes.
together for that long period. That must be why I have SI joint issues as well.
Yeah, me too. And I go to my chiropractor twice a month for it. And one of my hips were like tilted because I always slept with my leg upward.
The Captain Morgan stouts.
Pretty much. But now I sleep on my back almost all the time. Sometimes I sleep on my side, but ever since I switched to my back, I've not had the same pain in my low back.
I usually sleep on my side, sometimes on my back. When I'm sick, I don't know why, but I have to sleep on my stomach. I feel better and I actually fall asleep faster. So it's only when I'm sick that I sleep on my stomach.
I feel like I'd suffocate if I was sick and sleeping on my stomach. I'd feel like I couldn't breathe.
Is that a fucking katana behind you?
Behind me?
Behind Dan?
Maybe.
Oh
don't see
yeah,
that?
now I
That's
see it.
That's a fucking katana.
Maybe.
Okay. Is that your home defense?
Ah.
Oh, it's a wooden one. What the fuck? What are you like training over there? You got Mr. Miyagi coming over training you?
Actually, I am.
Okay, cool.
So I'll explain it real quick. It's called like the warrior's meditation. It involves like, practicing with the wooden katana and all that while trying to meditate and stuff.
So you're gonna use that to try to do seppukai? That's not gonna work well. It's gonna knock you out though. I'm just kidding. All right, continuing on. But thank you, Cloud Chewy, for the voicemail. Love you, Cloud Chewy.
Yes,
Appreciate
much love.
ya.
Thank you for the voicemail.
All right, so this last voicemail this week is from Shruti, and we are going to play that right now.
Hi, I'm Shruti from India, and I just wanted to say I really love your show. I've been pretty much alone in lockdown, and it's been amazing to listen to your show. All the stuff I'm interested in, but love the way that you guys present it. So thank you for the amazing work and research and just infusing your humor into it as well. So keep up the amazing work, and just wanted to send you guys all of my love. Thank you for keeping me informed and entertained. Bye.
All right, thank you for the voicemail and for the love. It's awesome always to hear individuals leave voicemails who are from, elsewhere than the United States. I often forget that we have listeners in like over 160 something different countries. So it's always great getting different voicemails. Anyways, thanks for the voicemail. Thanks for the love. I'm glad we could provide you some, entertainment while this tough time is upon us all. This lockdown, it sucks. So hopefully this ends soon, but with the way things are going, I don't know. But I'm glad we can be there with you, and I love you, and I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, we'll keep the content coming. I don't know if you're part of Patreon yet, but like we talked about earlier, we have 20 episodes on there that you can play catch up with. We appreciate you so much, and I wish you the luck in all your endeavors. And thank you so much for your support with us. Love you, and I'm proud of you.
Yes, thank you for the voicemail. And not just, those 20 episodes, we also got some blooper reels happening now for some more humor. Some of them are pretty funny. So yeah, glad we could fill your ear holes with some pleasurable knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, much love.
Yep. Much love. So that's the end of the voicemails. We're going to go on to shout outs real quick and then wrap up the episodes. I've got a specific shout out on Instagram I want to give. Was it Instagram or was it through an email that I got? No, it was through an email I got. This specific individual emailed me their ghost story. Okay. And it's Making the Ghost Stories episode, which is coming up very soon, guys. Very soon. At the end of this ghost story, the person said, "I hope your eye is doing better, Aaron." So I want to give a specific shout out to Etzel for saying that, taking their time out to write the ghost story, and then for her to say at the end, "I hope your eye is doing better, Aaron," which it is. I went to an actual eye doctor and got everything checked out. I just got a torn and dislocated cornea, had to do a re-implant of a whole entire eyeball. But I'm fine now, guys. I can see, looks totally normal. I got robotic vision now. I can zoom in 400 times, take photographs that get automatically uploaded to the cloud. I got a live stream going on the other Instagram, so you guys make sure you check that out. Anyways,
It's called Aaron's Optic Eye POV.
Optic Eye POV. I got a live stream going so you guys can look at it. That's eventually going to come out, right? a live stream. You're gonna have a contact lens you can pop in and just live stream from your contact.
Have you seen that Black Mirror episode?
Probably, but it's been so long. I can't.
Dude, I gotta rewatch those. Those are so good.
By the way, if anybody comes up with that idea, I want 5% of royalties.
Boom.
Anyways, another shout out I want to give is everybody on Discord. You are all amazing. You're all supportive. It's like a giant family on there. Just wanted to give all of you guys a shout out. You're amazing. Love you all.
For sure.
All right, who do y'all have for shout outs? Oh, I also wanted to shout out Dan for doing my half of the editing last week.
Seriously, dude.
I thank you, Dan. Like, I couldn't see shit. I was like, I don't know how the hell my eye was absolutely effed for a couple days. It looked horrible. Like, I thought I was going to lose my eyeball. Yeah.
He was a butt pirate for a week.
For a week, I wore an eye patch, and I was like, "How the hell?" I couldn't even look at a computer screen. I was under covers because I could not look at any light. That's how sensitive my eye was, and I was like, "There's no way I can edit an episode." And Daniel edited my half. And I'm like, "Damn, dude, you're gonna get a hand job later on." No, I didn't say that, but I was like, "Damn, dude, you made me fucking cry." Love you. Thank you for y'all's support, both of you and Anna last week. Y'all really stepped to the plate. We're a team, and I just wanted to officially thank both of you in front of everybody.
Dude, you're more than welcome.
Come here, let me blow both
Oh,
of
I'm
you.
ready.
Yes, go on.
No, Dan, you definitely carried the heaviest part of the load last week. So I appreciate you for that as well.
Nah, it honestly wasn't that bad. Dude, I started on it late, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. When I decide I can't go on anymore, I'll split up what's left with Aaron, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna keep going. When I am on it,
Yeah, you got like 3 hours done in the time it took me to do, what, an hour and 45. Like, you were flying.
dude, I have to say, when I set up my mouse to where I just use my mouse to do all the editing, like, you just see my fingers just like, doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, you never, the way he has it set up, you never have to lift your hands or anything. It's all through the mouse
That's
with
amazing.
the buttons on the side and everything.
Oh, I
So,
need to figure that
Yep,
out.
I hit one button, it silences, another one deletes it, the other one dude, I learned it. Aaron taught me. I went from there, boom. But no, the graphics though, I was having a hard time with the graphics. Then Aaron's just like, damn, you did enough. Relax, I got the graphics. He did a hell of a job, even with one eye. He still can do
You
graphics.
can.
Look at that.
Good job, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Teamwork.
Exactly. Good job, everyone. This is what a team is supposed to be.
Yes. Alright, I got a couple shout outs today. One is an email that I have yet to get back to, and I apologize for this. I'm looking at it, I need to respond right now. But it is to Cass from Australia. She messaged me while I was out of town. But she was really sweet and went out of her way to say that I was her favorite on the show and that she loves the boys, but she resonates with my thoughts and theories each week. And honestly, listening to the podcast really pushes her through the end of the week, and she loves it. Thank you so much for all your awesome work, Cass. So I haven't forgot about you. I don't have a good enough excuse to say why I haven't spent a few minutes on this for you. So I'm personally shouting you out on here. I appreciate your kind words. I love Australia, and I really hope you guys are doing good. I know you had obviously a devastating time over there, so I hope recovery's going okay. I don't know how COVID's over there right now, but it sounds like y'all are getting some like control issues too over there. Some arrests that don't need to be happening and stuff like that, so
shit's catching on fire. Kangaroos are like killing people.
it's getting cray-cray. But really though, thank you so much, Cass. You're awesome. I appreciate your love, and thank you for your patience with me. You're awesome. And then I had another email from Dude Tay, and it's kind of blew my mind, really. I got this today. So this person remembered people talking about how there was the next Katrina but for the East Coast. And they went online and looked it up, and it happened on 9/11. And they were shocked by this, and they were like 15 or 16 when it happened, when 9/11 happened. They said it was just weird because this hurricane could have prevented the attacks by grounding all flights. It turned, and that's weird. And the news of the day disregarded the hurricane event because who cares at that point, the worst event to ever happen to the US just occurred. But in our reality, it was the terrorist attacks. What if in the other reality, Lower Manhattan was devastated by Aaron? In both realities, the towers fall. The towers were going to fall either way. A choice was to be made, a hurricane event or a terrorist attack. The towers must fall in both realities, but one has less damage and less deaths. But the consequences between the choices were unknown at the time. They are always unknown until after the choice has been made. When I read this, I was like, what? That's such a good way to think about it, and I did not have that thought. But, I mean, I did think if they got hit by the hurricane, it would have really devastated them. But I never thought the towers going down from it. It very well could have. That's a lot of stuff to hit the towers, to continue to make it weak with the water rushing through. I mean, if a plane could take it down, why can't a hurricane? I don't know. Just a really cool thought about it, especially when we were just talking about Mandela effects and glitches in the Matrix. Multiverse type of conversation. Super intriguing. So I definitely want to make sure I shouted him out. Dude Tay Tay, appreciate you, man. And then I have Bopper Holland was on your page, Aaron. Well, he was on super intriguing. So I definitely want to make sure. I don't know. Just a really cool thought about it, especially when we were just talking about Mandela effects and glitches in the Matrix, multiverse type of conversation. Super intriguing. So I definitely want to make sure I shouted him out. Dude Tay Tay, appreciate you, man. And then I have Bopper Holland was on your page, Aaron. Well, he was on my Twitter page, he was on our Twitter page, but he was on your page with when 9/11 happened.
Saying it happened in 1999.
Yeah, because he said that he watched a 20-year anniversary program on TV last year about it. So, appreciate you for reaching out. I love that people are getting on Twitter even if they don't really know it very much, just so that they could be a part of our family on Twitter as well. Derek, finally you're on Discord. Thank you for that. It's only taken you forever. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you joining, man. Okay, so Laura, you just started following us on Twitter. I'm so glad that you, like I was just saying, joined Twitter to be a part of the family. She's just popped back on so she could see what we're posting these days. So you guys are amazing on there. Johnny Tsunami, I hope you figured out things, with your lady. And, came to a happy medium to figure out how to both be unionized together. Josh Neville, such a good episode. You guys are the best. Yeah, so you guys are awesome. Keep sending me love, and I'll keep sending it back to you.
Nice. All right, Dan, what do you got?
Very nice. Alright, got a couple shout outs. Want to say this right. By the way, my name is Seize. Spells it S-E-I-Z, but it sounds like S-E-E-S, so Seize. Pretty much they asked about CERN, and I told them that, we just talked about CERN a little bit, but I think they would like us to go into more, like do an episode on CERN, which we can see about getting enough information on it.
Yes, I agree.
But she said, all three of you are amazing, and the vibrations all of you send give me tingly inside. Stay frosty.
Ooh.
That's good. Then from Steven, shout out to him. He said, I love you, I'm proud of you guys. And that we're all amazing. Of course. Then Superhero on Facebook. Just wanted to say I'm a big fan of the show. I think you guys really have your craft down. Seriously, I don't think I could find a better conspiracy theory podcast to listen to. That was really nice.
Super nice.
Definitely appreciate that. And then we have Chris from West Sussex in the UK, and he sent a message on Facebook. He's like, I got bored listening to the radio whilst out checking all the sheep and cows, so looked into podcasts, found you guys, I'm hooked. Legitimately listened to everything over the last 2 months, and I signed up to Patreon about a month ago. It's proper good, the format is awesome, the story, the facts, the findings, and then your theories. It's like, I've got my parents hooked on you guys too, and his mom signed up to Patreon as well.
Damn.
Damn.
So he's just like, I've got to convince my wife a bit more though. He's like, keep doing what you're doing. Then he asked when we're going to be start sending merch over to the UK. He's like, I'd stick some bumper stickers all over our tractors and pickups to get people on board.
We gotta figure something
But
out.
he's just, yeah. So we're still trying to figure that out. How much it'll cost us to send stuff over to UK without it costing an arm and a leg. I mean, we already tried to send some stuff and it cost Aaron an eye.
No, that's the CIA trying to stop us, right?
Yeah.
They fart on my pillows. They break in, fart on my pillows, and leave. So, fucking hate when that happens.
Yeah, but he's like, I love to hear back from you guys. And he's like, if I'm honest, it's made me question so much. I've always been a naysayer, but your podcast has opened my eyes. So, we're glad that we can help you open your mind up to, different things. Because I used to be a naysayer with a lot of the stuff. And then the more you dig into it, the more you're just like, well, this world's pretty effed up.
I agree.
That's all you can really say.
100. All right. Well, anybody else got anything they want to say before we roll out?
No, that's it for me.
Y'all, don't forget, stay lifted.
Boom. There it is.
All right. So I want to thank you all for joining us today. And again, thank you for the support. You are amazing, every single one of you. So with that being said, Dan and Anna, you want to roll us out?
Sure will. It's okay to be out of this world with your thoughts.
Because you're not alone.
So I guess that rolls us into theories.
It does. One of our theories is about an ancient race that existed, and that the origin of the Black Knight satellite is an alien, but it actually is an ancient human creation. This theory is that an ancient race of humans, or other intelligent non-human animals on Earth, were scientifically advanced and launched the satellite before becoming extinct.
I like that one.
I do like that.
The more research we do on the past, it just makes me feel that there has already been a much smarter version of us that for some reason did either go extinct or they left the planet or learned how to get up out of here. So who's to say that they didn't already do this? Shot it up there. If we look back at our pyramids episode, we talked about helicopters being seen in Egypt at that time.
Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, super interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't there a more grounded explanation that some people claim that this was, Dan?
Yeah, there's one that's pretty much that it could have been a thermal blanket.
That the satellite could have been a thermal blanket?
Yeah. During one of the astronauts' EVAs or whatever, a thermal blanket was lost and drifted away. Silver on one side and black on the other. It was crumbled and formed an odd shape. The only thing that kind of discredits that is nothing was launched into space then until after Sputnik.
I remember reading that they had said that they had gone and were working on something specifically on, it wasn't for the space station, not our space.
It was when they took those photos. When they went up. That's when they lost the space blanket, or the thermal blanket, because they were working on something. So they decided to take pictures of it floating away.
Yeah, that doesn't make too much sense, really, but...
Yeah, so I wouldn't really say that's too much of a grounded story, more of a, here, just take this, be happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cover it up, and that's the best thing I got.
So we were talking about aliens earlier, right? And the Black Knight satellite being like a monitoring system. So I have a theory that I wrote down last night that hear me out on this, okay? That the gray aliens are literally drones, but they're humanoid drones for hundreds to thousands of outer space alien and interdimensional species and entities to interact with our baseline level of reality and our biochemical environment. They are mere soul puppets for another creature or entity in general. So they put their entire minds in there, though, like a VR kinda, and they're controlling these. And what if the Black Knight satellite was like we talked about? It was just some monitoring system, and these UFOs we see are just drones for the aliens to just come and they monitor us, right? Just go out there and monitor them. Because why would they send themselves down here and put themselves in harm? You got to think, they're so far advanced. They're not going to be sending themselves down here. If they got that type of technology to travel, they're going to be sending some type of like zero ping instantaneous thing that they can, you know, VR through it. So, just a thought.
You know, that made me think of the Hemisync episode. When we start talking about going into the fifth dimension, it goes into how, his name was Robert something. Robert Monroe, I believe, was the one who did this. He went into the fifth dimension and saw gray aliens, and then saw a tunnel of light that had coding in it, numbers, and he, like, just a bunch of zeros and ones. And he went through it, which led him to these ultra light beings that were just made of energy. And they were sending codes to the hive mind aliens to be the bodies that they needed to go out, talk with humans. And I know we had discussed that maybe those light beings were AI systems and were using, because they don't have a physical body, using aliens to be their body. And then Robert Monroe mentioned that he saw the ultimate leader of this light being group and sensed evil within them. That's what it made me think of when you said that.
It is interesting to think about. All right, so I had another little theory that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So this is a little off the Black Knight satellite, but we're still talking about like some aliens here, okay?
Okay.
So I thought about aliens coming here to Earth, right? When we imagine space aliens, we usually either think that they would embrace us with open arms, right? Or be our saviors, or they want to conquer and destroy us. It's usually one of those things, right? There's something else that we usually, I don't ever hear anybody talk about, them wanting to have nothing to do with us. And the reason why is that they think of us as an unfortunate species that is destined to destroy themselves. If they were trying to save, quote unquote, save us, the relationship would be that of complete dependency, of us being like a baby to them and them having to raise us and us looking at them like, help us, mama, papa, alien, help us. And the existence of space aliens is kept from the general public for this reason. Aliens do exist, but they want to have nothing to do with us. They're like, F you guys, you're gonna destroy yourselves. And the government knows this, but they don't tell anybody. And the reason they don't is because it would completely destroy the human psyche. Us as humans would objectively know that we were galactic trash. So what would we do if we knew that? This is what we would do as the human race. We would inevitably start blaming each other and try to kill off the ones we think who are holding us back in a desperate attempt to escape our self-destructive fate. But as a result of that, it would just accelerate our destruction as a species, and that would be the end of it. Depressing.
Depressing, yes.
Isn't it?
Isn't that like what's already happening?
Pretty much. So yeah, we're just galactic trash. But hey, here's another one. aliens don't just invade in an all-out war. You won't see aliens coming at all. Aliens, of course, are extremely smart. They observe us, humans, for thousands of years. 13,000 years to be exact, with the Black Knight satellite, tracking everything they can about our Earth and our actions. They've been abducting us to make the perfect clones, the perfect bodies. They come in and they pose as humans. They get themselves in power in the most powerful nations and form an international cabal. Kind of like how the current world elites are in the Shadow when they all work together. These aliens are this international cabal, and they're secretly suppressing humanity on a global scale. That is why we are already ruled secretly by aliens. They are the elite. They've already taken over. And that's why they kind of trinkle. Hey, let's play a little... Hey, fly your saucer over there, Jeff. Oh, my name's not Jeff. Oh, yeah, I'm Jeff Bezos. No fun. Flies us. Oh, you guys see that report? Let's leak a little bit out.
Like in that documentary we watched, they said that aliens don't come to war with us because if they can travel here in basically a blink of an eye, you don't think that they could destroy this Earth in a snap of a finger. A nuclear... We wouldn't even have time to think about how to attack an alien race before they could destroy all of us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure they got some black hole gun or something they can just shoot.
Ooh. Maybe it sucks you into a prison planet solar system.
Maybe we're already there.
Maybe I was just gonna say that.
Damn.
And that Black Knight satellite is like what's it? Corrections officer.
Oh yeah, it's the warden.
The warden?
Yeah, making its rounds.
And that rocket wasn't the rocket shooting and hitting the satellite. It's shooting our people trying to escape. The whole entire government knows that we're on lockdown by these aliens. And the rockets that Elon and everybody are sending out is us trying to escape this prison planet.
Yeah, it might have shot it out. And then, like you're saying, Aaron, getting rid of some people trying to break free of the, well, I was going to say simulation. But, well, it could be. Yeah, the system.
Yeah.
Good. I like how y'all bringing different things together.
Yeah.
It's like a big puzzle, and we're slowly filling that bitch out.
All right. So, gun to your head, Dan. Do you believe this satellite exists? Do you believe aliens exist?
So, as we were going through this, it caught my attention how Philip K. Dick was getting a direct link from this black satellite, getting all this knowledge and stuff. I kind of started thinking, Heaven's Gate.
Oh, damn.
You know how some of these people, well, I'm not going to say some of these people, a lot of these cults claim that for some reason they're the reincarnation of Jesus.
Yeah.
What if this Black Knight satellite isn't pretty much, say, alien satellite? They're the ones making direct link to people, and these people are not able to handle the information that they're getting for the fact that they don't know that it's actually like an alien sending them information. They think it's God, and they're just like, God's speaking to me. I must be the next reincarnation of Jesus. But with all this information being sent to them, they can't handle it, and the only way they think they can actually fulfill what this satellite's telling them to do is to ascend to the next dimension, or like Heaven's Gate, what is it, the next level. Saying like, oh, we got direct link. I started getting all this information. You know, Philip K. Dick wrote a 8,000-page, 1 million word dialogue with himself about what he was learning. And it just made me think of all these other people that are getting direct links, like hearing something, contacting them. And if this thing's been in orbit for over 13,000 years, we don't know how many people this thing's contacted. And like you said, Jesus might have been one of these sources. But Moses maybe too?
Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, Ganesh.
I mean, yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be that. Some of these people are able to handle the information, some can't. I guess it just all depends on the, I would say, maybe the will of the person, brain capacity.
Well, their open-mindedness. In this episode alone, you're going to have people who rolled their eyes at me for talking about spirit and being a crystal person. Someone like that will not receive messages from an alien being or whatever because they cannot handle that information. But someone that's more open-minded and trusting in more than what you see is somebody who can handle that, more than likely. You know, Dan, one thing I thought about when you mentioned again the writings that Philip did, it made me think of Ellie, it was like Laganova from the Saracina Hole. And when they were trying to find the first species, or first person, or first being that was a male, female, it had no gender. That thing that was in the hole. She wrote thousands of pages that she received information from these beings, and it wasn't in English or anything. It was in like hieroglyph or symbols. So she knew what it was, but like a lot of other people didn't. And she didn't know what all of it was, but she was learning it as over all the years. I think it was like 20 years they continued to contact her. So I wonder if that's got the same type of thing on it. Like the being that's in the ground is part of the alien race that's communicating because they are our evolution, but in the future.
I remember Joe Rogan saying, I guess a couple years ago, talking about Elon Musk and all these people and where they get their ideas from. And he talks about maybe just these ideas float around into some people. These ideas get sucked into you, or you get chosen by these ideas. It just came to me. I remember about Joe Rogan saying stuff about that, which makes me think, because I sit there and I really concentrate. If I got something that I'm trying to like figure out, or I need like an idea to come to me, I'll almost meditate on it and become obsessed about it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, it comes to me. And I'm like, that's it. It's weird, man.
You know, like when people invent something and then another person's like, oh, I had that idea, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Well, like you said, it's floating around and goes into some people's brains, and some have the willpower and the mind capacity to actually do something about it, versus others that just hear it, think about it, and don't act upon it.
Yeah.
And so maybe they direct to a certain group of people and hope that one of them takes on the idea.
Maybe this Black Knight satellite's an AI system that's kind of tracking us, right? Maybe all life, all planets in the universe that have life, there is a robotic system that completely controls the universe, an AI simulation. And they're like, we need to make sure our simulation is running right.
That would take care of lifetime. So if you're a living being and you have to travel 100 million light years away from something, if you are AI, you don't have to think about, oh, can you live long enough to make that trip?
What if this is all a simulation, right? And the people who made the simulation are just like us, and they use that black light satellite to beam themselves down like Star Trek, and they walk among us. And they're like, this is their playground. And they're like super rich. And this is kind of like Westworld to them. So they can come in as like a Jeff Bezos or like a Elon Musk or a Dan Blazarian. And they come in and hack it and say, this is my playground. I can do whatever the f I want. And boom, see ya. I'll beam myself back up into my real reality. And we're just NPCs, ultra advanced NPCs that are unaware that we're in a simulation. Or aware we are, but not like solidified aware. You know what I mean?
Do you think that would explain people like Epstein and like people who who die? They don't die. They just
Elvis.
leave to go back.
Tupac.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elvis.
Hitler.
Yes.
Biggie. They're all chilling.
They come.
They're all you know, they paid like $100,000 to come in this reality for a little bit and pick what
and be
character.
famous and have fun. Yeah. Instead of having to be a hard worker, they come in as someone important that does something and then dip out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, honestly, like you were just saying though, Aaron, Westworld, that one guy that kept going in there, he kept doing the same shit, killing the same person over and over, and then like doing evil shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, kind of makes sense with Hitler. I don't know if y'all have actually watched Westworld.
Oh, I have.
I've only watched a couple episodes, and you know the guy I'm talking about, right, Aaron?
Yep.
I mean, that kind of makes sense though.
Yep. Well, anybody else got anything they want to say about this episode before we wrap her up?
No, I liked those theories. That I love talking aliens and That was some good stuff. Got my brain going.
Yeah.
Aaron kind of depressed me, scared me a little bit with his